All right, I am calling this Saturday morning code tunes. Um, don't have a whole lot of time throughout the week, but I blocked off a little bit of time on Saturday, today, to jam out on a few ideas that I've had. So, busy dad coding life right here. Um, Kids over here, Disney Plus is on, and I'm going to jam out on some of these ideas. So, I'm going to work on two at the same time. Just to see what pans out. And I want to try out Replit's Agent 3. I mainly use Claude Code right now, along with a few other tools in the stack, but I want to try out Replit's Agent 3 because I've been hearing a lot about it. So, with that, the one that I'm working on in Claude Code, I'm just going to resume. It's called TidyTop, and it's basically just like a desktop organizer. So I'm gonna resume where I left off on it, and for whatever reason, uh, the icon for my tidy top is not showing up anymore. So that's where I'm gonna start. This is my landing page right here, and there's a couple things I need to do with that, but that's what it looks like. There we go. Boom. We're back on. Okay, so while that's going, I want to iterate on a app idea that I have. So we're gonna talk through it and generate a prompt that I can put into Agent 3. I want to create a Bible app, and I have this right here. Okay, so highlight and chat with scripture, get the origin, history. Yeah, I'm just gonna copy that, paste it in here. Replit. Okay. So I'm gonna let that go. We're gonna go back to Claude. Here's some lunch juice. Okay, go get your cup in. Is it on the couch? Yeah, look for your cup. Okay, maybe under the pillows. I'm sure there's a million of them, but I just had this thought and I wanted to build it, and I felt like this was a good example to use for the Replit Agent 3 test that I'm doing. That is a prompt. Okay, so here's Claude's plan. Okay, so now we're back to tidy top. Wow, this is maybe one of the most comprehensive one-shot prompts I've ever seen. Whoa, come on, tidy top. That's way too big. So I have ChatGPT, Claude, and I'll be running Replit in just a second, all at once. Here we go. So small one looks great, but there are two icons now. Please take away the larger one. All right, chat. Come on, dude. Well, that might have just eliminated both of them. Oh, there we go. Make sure this works. Okay. Boom. Now we're gonna go clean desktop. 13 items. Yep. Show files, screenshots. Okay, images. Boom. Organize desktop. Boom. Okay. And recent. images just now. Cool. You know, I'm just copying the whole thing. This is going to be massive. Massive. Okay. And drop that bad boy in there. That's huge. Auto theme. No, I don't want an auto theme because what ends up happening is we get like those purple or blue gradients and it just looks too AI. So I'm gonna go honey. Okay, here we go. We're gonna start this. That works. Now let me go to my to do notes here. Um, for tiny top, please help me prioritize what needs to be done next. Let's go. Let's go full build. Let's go full send. I just want to see it. Build. Let's go. Agent 3 is going. Okay, so now we're back here. What we got going on here? I was pretty close to canceling my Replit subscription, but I do like having like something that you can take an idea and go to like an MVP so quick. Um, so that's why I've kept Replit. I'm glad I did because Agent 3 seems pretty badass. But I do like how detailed you can get with Claude Code and how just like in there you can be. I do need to get the domain, but I want to reference this right here. So I'm going to go into my files. Okay, run that. Whoa. Yep, cool. Continue. This is this is pretty wild. This is a one shot. I'm really looking forward to trying this out. So I'm just gonna vibe through this here. I'm gonna screenshot that. Go back here. Say, uh, yeah, valid configuration. Oh, something is going on here. There we go. Oh my gosh. I'm a dingus. You need to scroll down. That's all I needed to do. Yeah, we're getting there. Do you like that, honey? Look, that's nice. Okay, now we have all the products in Stripe, and I'm going to figure out how to create dynamic pricing in here so that it changes week after week. We're live. TidyTop.app. Let's go. Okay, now we're putting the DMG files. New download URLs. I have like about 20 minutes until we got to go to the mechanic and then a haircut. And that would conclude Saturday morning Code Tunes. But we still have 20 minutes. Yeah, let's check this out. Yeah, let's keep building. Okay, back here. In here about 12 minutes and we got to bounce. Yeah, but oh, she did? Oh, Moana, you're on timeout. Yeah, you stay right there. Okay. All right, girlies, we're gonna go in like 15 minutes, okay? We're jamming. We're jamming. Should probably be reading that, but I'm not. Lady Top is 100% ready to sell. We will see about that, but let's see. Okay. Yep. Professional landing page. Stripe. Payments. Live keys. Okay. Menu bar. Downloads both. Things. Okay. Auto deployment. Let's test. So we are testing the purchase of Tidy Top. Okay, since you're using live Stripe keys, we need to be careful. There's two options. Use a real card, you'll be charged. Switch to test mode, recommended. Quickly switch your website to test mode. Use test mode card. Yep. Let's test it safely first. Our girl's about 10 minutes close. Okay. We are running out of time. You just want to test this out. That will come back to. Yep, it is. Okay, that's kind of cool. Spy of water. Uh, let's see, website still showing test mode. Let's do it. Let's paint when we get back. Because we're gonna go really soon. Okay, perfect. Remove the test model. Updated select drink. Okay, pause it. Let's turn it off. And can you girls do a little cleanup for me? Let's go pillows on the couch. I see trash, goldfish. Um, let's clean up downstairs and then we can go. Get Dad needs to get a haircut. Mm-hmm. Okay, so um, still not working, but I do need to go. So can you add this as the first thing to work on next? Let me try one more time. A little biscuit. No. Okay. All right. Well, that concludes Saturday morning code tunes. We got